Hey, what is up? It is your boy Will and welcome back to the Skinny Survivor channel. Today, I'm going to be showing you an effective full body workout with machines only to gain more size as a skinny guy. So listen, today, I'm going to be showing you why machines are super effective when it comes to building muscle as a skinny guy who's just looking to gain their first 30 pounds. So there are three main reasons why I believe machines are a great way to start out as a skinny guy looking to gain your first 30 pounds. So here's the first reason to integrate machines into your training regime as a skinny guy looking to put on more size. So reason number one is you can practice better form. Now, you can still practice good form with free weights and dumbbells, but it's just easier to practice better form on machines, especially if you're a skinny guy who's just started out, who's in their first 3 to 6 months of training, even your first year of training. Chances are you don't really know what's the best form to practice. So using machines is a great way to start because you've already got the best form. The machine only really operates in one path of motion. So it's kind of hard to screw up your form there. So reason number one, again, it allows you to practice good form. So I like to integrate machines at any time when I feel like I want better form, I want to really control the movement. And that leads me to reason number two for using machines. You can control the movement. You see, with dumbbells, it's very hard to control the tempo. And what I mean by tempo is you're simply controlling the downward movement and the upward movement, and you're really slowing down the movement and you're really focusing on mind-muscle connection. And that simply means you're contracting the muscle that you think of. Now, that's a lot harder when you're using something like barbells. You know, when you're using something like dumbbells, it's a lot harder. But with machines, you can really slow down the movement, really control the movement, and focus on the muscle you're trying to contract. So with machines, you can really play with tempo. So I really like to switch up the tempo, especially when I'm using machines. I might go with something like a 2-0-2-0 tempo. And that simply means I'm using 2 seconds on the downward movement or the eccentric movement. I'm pausing for a second and then I'm coming back up on the concentric with 2 seconds. So that really allows me to control the movement and contract the muscle that I'm trying to contract and train, rather than just swinging the weight up and down like a guy who just started training, who doesn't know how to practice good form and good tempo. So again, machines is great for controlling your tempo. Lastly, the third reason why machines are a great way for skinny guys looking to build mass, build size and strength is because you can utilize intensity techniques. Now, I don't suggest this if you've just started training, you don't know what an intensity technique is, but this can really add to stimulus. It can really further accelerate your muscle gains. So what is an intensity technique? So anything like a drop set, a giant set is an intensity technique. And machines allow you to do this very quickly. So for example, if you're doing a drop set, and that simply means you're doing your original weight and then you're dropping by anywhere between 40 to 50% of the weight to keep going and keep pressing more weight. Machines are a fast way to do drop sets. So let's say, for example, I'm using a machine chest press. I'm doing 80 kilograms, which is about 190 pounds. And I'm trying to press out 8 reps, but then I come to failure. I can do a drop set. I can drop 50% of the weight, and then I can keep going for another couple of reps. Now, this is a great way to accelerate your muscle growth because you're pushing your body to the limits. And using machines is a great way to use intensity techniques very quickly. Otherwise, if you're using like dumbbells, it's gonna be much harder. You gotta go to the rack and then change again. So number 3, machines are a great way to use intensity technique. So reason number 4, I think any skinny guy should integrate using machines in their training regime is you're able to load a lot of weight. So listen, if you're new to my channel and you don't know why full body workouts are so effective for skinny guys looking to gain their first 30 pounds or even in their first year of training, here's why full body workouts are super effective. They allow you to build your base foundation of muscle. So what I mean by that is full body workouts teach you the fundamentals of training, the fundamentals of building your first base of muscle. So let's say, for example, you've got this clay model and the clay model has nothing on it. That's your body. Your body needs to put on some size. And in order to do that, you want to focus on compound movements. You should focus at least 80% of your time as a skinny guy starting out on compound movements. So what are full body workouts? They're pretty much just workouts filled with compound movements. So this is going to allow you to build your foundational base of muscle, allow you to train a lot of compound movements so you can build more size and strength, and also be able to put on some mass onto your body, especially when you've got a skinny frame, you've got a lanky frame, and you're lacking any muscle mass. The best way to do it is full body workouts 3 to 4 times a week. This is gonna help you build some size. Now again, as a beginner skinny guy, you're not gonna be able to train that much. One of the biggest mistakes that skinny guys make when they first start out is going for these 5 or 6 day workout splits, which has a ton of exercises, a ton of reps and sets and volume, and they can't handle it and they burn out. They do 1 week of this 6-day split and they're burnt out. They get sick and they can't handle it. So sustainability is super important. You want to be able to maintain your training over the long run. As long as you're consistent, you're going to gain muscle. So starting out with a 3-day or even a 4-day full body workout split is going to make sure you're consistent and you can sustain this along the journey, and you're going to build more muscle in the long run. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked the video, make sure to like it at the end of the video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my other workouts. So let's get into the video. Hope you enjoy. Hey, welcome to today's video where I show you exactly how you can get a great full body workout by just using machines. Now here's the thing, I don't suggest you just do machines on their own all the time. In fact, I actually advise you to switch between using machines, using barbells and free weights, and even do them together most of the time. This is going to give you the best bang for buck in your training. But today I'm going to show you a solid workout with just machine work. All right, so let's get into it. So the first exercise here is the machine chest press. I'm performing a 2-0-1 tempo here, which simply means I'm taking 2 seconds to lower the weight and then 1 second to press upwards, which really allows me to contract my chest here. So what you want to make sure you do here is you want to make sure that you accentuate the last movement and feel like you're pressing inwards to form a kind of triangle shape. So this is how you should be thinking on any chest press machine. So here I breathe in on the way down, I hold my breath when I'm pressing, and then I breathe out after I finish the movement. So you want to make sure you control the tempo rather than just swinging wildly. Also, you want to aim for full range of motion, letting the weight come down all the way to your chest and then pressing all the way out. So second exercise here is the machine shoulder press. So here again, I'm performing with the same principles as before. I'm controlling the tempo with the 2-0-1 tempo. I'm focusing on full range of motion, and I'm trying to place a considerable amount of stress on the muscle through time under tension. So if you don't know what that is already, time under tension simply means how long you can place a muscle under stress, and machines are a great way to facilitate that. So here you want to make sure your feet are grounded firmly on the floor, shoulder width apart, as this is going to give you more strength to press up. So third exercise here is the cable row. The main focus here is to train the middle and upper back region and give you some thickness so those girls start turning their heads in admiration. Most important thing here is you want to lean slightly forward before you row back to get a full stretch in your traps and lats. Also, here's a tip: if you don't feel like your back is being worked, just grip the bar with your fingers and imagine pulling back with your elbows. So this will ensure that you aren't using only your arms for this exercise. Also, don't swing wildly like a gorilla. That's one way to make sure you stay skinny forever. Alright, so the fourth exercise here is the machine lat pull down. So this exercise is to build the width of your back so you have a wing so wide that big guys who bully you will be forced to say sorry. So here you want to focus on a full stretch at the top and then really squeezing the muscle when you pull the bar down towards the ground. Again, you can try the finger hook here if you don't feel like you're engaging your back muscles. And what you want to do here is you want to pull down and outwards with your elbows. Using a slight tilt in your back is going to help you engage your lats rather than your arms here. And try to keep a slight tilt in your back because this will help you engage your lats rather than your arms. So the fifth exercise here is the leg press. This exercise is going to make sure you don't have toothpick legs, and it's going to help you train your overall leg department. So what you want to do here is you want to use a shoulder width foot placement, and you want to turn your knees outwards, making sure they don't cave in. Again, you want to control the tempo here, and you want to try to drive out from your heels. So if you're a skinny guy, you'll know the feeling of having small calves. So this exercise isn't going to help you build big calves, and you'll have to train your calves on their own. So here are some arm exercises I did after. So if you have the extra energy, you can go for these too. So here I'm performing a simple easy bar curl to train my biceps and my forearms. What you want to do here is you want to use a shoulder width grip. You want to lock your elbows nice and tight and avoid swinging your body too much. And lastly, here I'm training my triceps with a simple overhead bar extension. What you want to do here is you want to use a shoulder width grip. You want to keep your elbows nice and tight, and you want to bend at your elbows and come all the way to a 90 degrees and then press straight to the ceiling. Alright, if you like this video and you want more full body workout ideas, make sure to go check out the videos on the right here. They're definitely going to help you gain more muscle this month. That's it from me for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for any upcoming videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.